Hello, I'm Andy O'Dell, the CEO for Cuboid, and I'm so delighted today to be able to show you the impressive and mighty latest facility for the U-Store brand here in Dublin, the mighty Liffey Valley store. This facility comprises of 8 floors, a basement area deemed for commercial use, and the 7 floors domestic use. This facility now represents being the largest purpose-built facility in Europe. The U-Store brand have been trading for many years here in Ireland, both in Southern and Northern Ireland, and now have 9 impressive facilities to their portfolio. The vision from U-Store for this particular facility was to be the biggest and the best, and this facility now represents being the largest self-storage facility in Europe. And from the shots you'll see, this is a very impressive facility. We're now standing at the rear of the facility, just adjacent to the very busy M50 motorway. As you can see, the signage is a prime visibility point of view to all those travelling down that road. With copious amounts of parking space for all types of vehicles, we're now looking at the basement area, which is deemed to be more in line with the commercial area. As you can see, copious amounts of storage units with external roller doors. We're now standing in the centre of the basement area, which is deemed more so for commercial use. On these large units we have a quality roller door, and as you can see, leads into vast areas of storage facility. With the fire regulation here in Ireland, we had to build in quite a large ventilation gap between the top of the system and the roof. So we had to introduce vertical mesh. However, this caused a little problem when it came to the fitting of the spacious roller doors. The fact that we hadn't got enough headroom to fit a roller door. So we had to create castle top to each of the rooms housing the door. Having mentioned about the ventilation gap required in the basement area, as you can see, we've also had to implement this right throughout all the edges of the rooms. Also, the introduction of heaters into the corridor were paramount because we are in a basement facility, so it was crucial that we kept condensation levels to a minimum, so there's a nice ambient temperature throughout the basement area. So being a very busy area, we built in these bypass areas because, as you can see, this is a really large facility and we expect an awful lot of traffic. So we don't want the corridors being clogged up and other customers not being able to pass one another. We're now standing in the lift lobby area. When I was first introduced to this facility, it was nothing more than a greenfield site, just a plot of land. The construction drawings that you've just seen in the video actually show the construction right from the very start to the facility that it's come today, which I think is really great for the customers to see. The beauty about this particular building, it's an all concrete structure, not only the floors and the columns. The only thing that was missing at the time when we did our materials installation was the cladding of the building. This was great for being able to load our materials directly from the outside into the inside per floor, but with the cladding off of the building at the time we were erecting the partition system, we were still open to the elements. Very breezy, very cold, and at times very wet. The feedback from the customer has been outstanding. We're so pleased and delighted to have delivered this first-class facility to them. With a facility of this size, you would have naturally expected some problems to be encountered, But I have to say, working in close partnership with all other tradespeople, we attended many progress meetings month after month to work closely with all tradespeople to deliver this first-class facility. There was no limitations to what Cuboid and others could achieve when working in partnership.